Hello YouTube, today I will be doing an unboxing and first look at the Netgear Nighthawk X4 AC2350 Smart Wi-Fi router. So this is a quad stream AC wireless router. Quad stream, what does that mean? Well, instead of 3x3, which is the current standard, except for this one obviously, and an Asus router, this is one of the only two quad streams. So that's 4x4 MIMO or MIMO streams, which means that each of those antennas can deliver 433 megabits per second Wi-Fi speed, which, you know, times up by 4 gives you the 1733 megabit per second, and then you add the 600 to that and you get the 2350 somehow. Obviously that doesn't quite add up, but ignore it, don't worry, it's okay. So that was the front of the box for a little while. So there's the package contents. You get just some basic boring things in there. Tech specs, there we go. There's the 600 megabits per second link on the 2.4 gigahertz band, and then the 1733 megabit per second on the 5 gigahertz band using AC. It's dual band, I hope, at this kind of level of router. It would be dual band concurrent. You've got 4 external antennas. They have to be in a certain order, but I'll get to that later. Beamforming Plus, that's a standard with wireless AC. Dual core 1.4 gigahertz processor. That is currently, as far as I'm aware, the highest clocked CPU for a router, consumer side at least, to this day, as of the time of filming this video. Second to that, I'd guess, would be the WRT 1900 AC, which I did an unboxing of back in November. Mini update on that. It's rubbish. Do not buy it. Anyway, there's a look at the outside of the router on the picture. Back of the box, mostly marketing rubbish, mostly ignore it. Gaming, there's some random annoying bits in there on their website that just isn't properly real, and then on the other side, more little things, more not too interesting. Anyway, that is the box. Inside that box you'll get a very heavy plain brown cardboard box. Sorry for the shadows, the lighting isn't great, I'm only using a phone, but in 4K. So this is the first 4K video I've brought to YouTube. Netgear leaflet, what's inside, also causing me to do it one-handed. Diagrams, nothing interesting. Warranty thingy, quick installation guide, nothing too important really. So this is the router. There's the password. You'll, if it focuses at least. It doesn't look like it wants to do it. There we go. Little Nest 7. Most interesting password I've ever seen. You get a Cat 5e yellow Ethernet cable. I'm not entirely sure how long it is, but you know, probably don't use this. Try and use something else, a little bit nicer. You've got antenna number 3, antenna number 2, antenna number 1. So that's 1, and then that is also 1, but it's covered by a sticker. You got power brick, a ginormous power brick, but that's fine. It's basically just plugged straight into the wall, and on the other end is the DC jack. Instead of having a plug into the wall and then a power brick and then a DC jack, they've just opted to make a very large power brick. So how am I going to do this? There we go, there is a sticker on the back that I can get to easily enough. So first mini thought on this router is it's quite heavy, which is good. Weight normally equals goodness when it comes down to stuff like this. Just about as heavy as the WRT 1900 AC. You can see some heat sinks on the inside, the little shiny silver bits. I can see all the way through, and I can, the camera probably won't pick it up right, but I can see through the entire unit just about at the bottom. Anyway, so in fact I'm not going to show you the bottom just because there's MAC addresses on there that, although aren't too bad, I'm not going to bother risking it. LED on off switch, click left and click right. I like that very a lot. Pinhole reset button, focus. An SMA antenna times 4, there's 2 on the back and then 1 on each side. There we go, as well as 2 USB 3 ports, I'll get to them in a second. A 4 gigabit So 4 times 1 gigabit, not a 4 gigabit LAN port. So yeah, you get 4 1 gigabit LAN ports and a single 1 gigabit WAN port. As far as I'm aware, in software you can configure a second WAN, but don't quote me on that. Power in, and then the power on off switch feels pretty solid, pretty nice. USB 1 and 2, but they're USB 3.0 ports, not, I hope, a USB 1.0 port. That would be terrible. Front of the unit again, top of the unit. So as I showed earlier, the antennas, they are numbered. You have to put them in a certain position. So 3, 2, and then the 2 back ones are 1. This, as far as I'm aware, there's no logic built into the antennas really. So it's not that if you put it in the wrong place it won't work. It's just that the shape and direction of the antenna won't be completely perfectly optimal. But this was my first little look and unboxing of the Netgear Nighthawk X4 router. Might be a review, might not. It would be the first if I did do it. So maybe look forward to that. But other than that, this has been Marcus from Marcus Tech Tips. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, that kind of thing. Thank you for watching and goodbye.